It's my pleasure to introduce to most people here, but some of you have already read his books and have heard him lecture before, Walter D. Meyers. In 2012, he was named the National Ambassador of Young People's Literature. He's been traveling the country talking about how important it is to read and to understand the gap that we have today in America, but not only in America, across the world. He is an individual who has written more than 80 books for children and young adults. His books are riveting. They're important, they're stimulating, they're graphically beautiful, like this one. And if you haven't seen some of his books, go down to Poet Employs and you'll see many of his books there. I said he writes for children, but he also writes for young adults, like Monster and Harlem are two of the books, and again, they're down in the bookstore. He is renowned in what he does and how he does it. He was born and raised in Harlem and now lives in New Jersey. I already mentioned that he has written more than 80 books, and he's been a bestseller for many, many years. But here's an interesting thing. When asked, how do you write? How do you write so much, and how do you get it all together? His response is, well, I first write an outline, scribble out that outline, then I get pictures of the characters. My wife takes those characters and put them up on a board, and then I go back and I write the story. He says he loves to write, he loves to create, he loves to explore through the art of writing, and he has done a phenomenal job. I know that all of us are really going to enjoy and be stimulated by what he says. There's so much that I could say about him today, but I'm going to leave you with this thought. There are many people who write. There are many people who have the gift of writing and creating. But Walter D. Meyers is a very special man who comes to us today to share with us what he does, how he does it, and the fact that he is touching many lives. Without further ado, I present to you Walter D. Meyers.